I grew up in Akron, Ohio. Not with a silver spoon, not with a predictable life, but with something far more powerful, a mother who believed in me more than anything in this world. My name is LeBron James, and this is the story of how I built myself, my career, and my legacy. From nothing, my childhood was a whirlwind of uncertainty. Chaos, really. We were always moving, bouncing from one home to another, which meant I was constantly changing schools. It was hard to find my footing, hard to make lasting friends, hard to feel like I belonged anywhere. Stability was a luxury we just didn't have. In the middle of all that constant change, I found one thing that never moved, one thing that was always there for me: the basketball court. Basketball became my sanctuary. The moment I stepped onto the hardwood, everything else just melted away. The worries about where we'd sleep next, the stress of being the new kid again, all of it disappeared. It was just me, the ball, and the hoop. The court was my constant, my anchor in a sea of unpredictability. It was the only place where I felt truly in control, where the rules were clear and my effort directly translated into results. Pretty soon, people started to notice. They saw the raw talent, the natural ability. But here's the thing about talent: it's just the starting point. It's like a seed. You can have the best seed in the world, but if you don't water it, if you don't give it sunlight, if you don't put in the work to help it grow, it'll just stay a seed. So, I worked, and I mean, I worked. My life became a cycle of school, practice, and more practice. Every single day was a chance to get better. Every hour was an opportunity I couldn't waste. Before school, after school, weekends, holidays. While other kids were hanging out, I was in the gym every season. Whether it was basketball season or not, I was training, honing my skills, pushing my body to its limits. The sweat, the exhaustion, it was all part of the process. I wasn't just playing basketball. I was building my future, one jump shot, one dribble at a time. Then came high school. St. Vincent St. Mary. That's when everything exploded. The local news turned into national news. Suddenly, I was on the cover of magazines. Before I was even old enough to vote, I was a headline. Before I had truly figured out who I was as a person, they were calling me the chosen one. Imagine that. A teenager, carrying the weight of a nickname like that. The pressure was immense. It felt like the expectations of an entire city, an entire industry, were resting on my shoulders. But here's the thing about pressure: it can either crush you, or it can forge you. It can break you, or it can sharpen you into something stronger. For me, it was fuel. It sharpened my focus. It hardened my resolve. I learned to thrive under the spotlight, to use that energy to elevate my game. I decided that I wouldn't just live up to the hype, I would exceed it. In 2003, the NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers had the #1 pick. My hometown team. My city. Being drafted by the Cavs wasn't just a dream come true. It felt like destiny. It was more than just a job. It was a responsibility. I was no longer just playing for myself or my family. I was playing for Akron. I was playing for all of Northeast Ohio. I carried that responsibility with me every single time I stepped on the court wearing that jersey. We fought. Man, did we fight? We built a team from the ground up. We had incredible highs, taking the team to heights it had never seen before. And we had devastating lows, falling short of the ultimate goal. We got so close, only to be turned away. But we never gave up. We got back up, dusted ourselves off, and fought again. Those years in Cleveland taught me about leadership, about resilience, and about the heartbreak that comes with chasing a championship. But after 7 years, I knew I needed something more. I needed to grow, not just as a player, but as a man. I needed to learn what it truly takes to win at the highest level. So, I made a decision that was televised, scrutinized, and criticized by the entire world. I decided to take my talents to South Beach. Miami was a different world. It was like going to college for championship basketball, playing alongside Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. We were pushed to our limits every day. We faced incredible pressure and hate from the outside, but it bonded us. It was there that I learned how to be a champion. We won 2 championships. Those years transformed me. I learned how to lead a team of superstars, how to handle the brightest lights, and I began to truly understand the power I had, both on and off the court. But my story in Ohio wasn't finished. I had unfinished business. So I returned. I came back to Cleveland. Because loyalty matters. Because home matters. There's nothing like the feeling of representing the place that raised you. And this time, we were ready. We had the experience, the talent, and the will. We fought through injuries, through deficits, through doubt. And in 2016, we did it. We brought a championship to Cleveland. We ended a 52-year drought. That moment, that parade, seeing the joy on the faces of millions of people from my home. That was for them. We made history together. After fulfilling that promise, a new chapter called to me. Los Angeles, the Lakers, a franchise with a legendary history. It was a new challenge, a new mission. It was about more than just basketball. It was about building a legacy that would last long after I hang up my sneakers. Winning another championship in the purple and gold was incredible, but my work in LA extends far beyond the court. It's about building things that will impact communities for generations. Opening the I Promise School in my hometown of Akron, giving kids from difficult backgrounds the resources and support they need to succeed. It's about building businesses, creating opportunities for others. It's about getting into production, telling important stories. It's about using my platform to speak out on issues that matter. The goal was never just to be a great basketball player. The goal is to build a legacy that transcends the game. I am LeBron James, son, father, husband, athlete, businessman, philanthropist. And I've learned that greatness isn't a destination you arrive at. It's not a trophy you win or a record you break. Greatness is a lifetime project. It's a constant, daily commitment to being the best version of yourself and to lifting up the people around you. The journey is far from over. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me on this journey.